The Empire seems to think that this war is best fought on our own territory. For they enter Raskos's realm in droves. Before you lies the portal through which they mount their assault. Destroy it, and you will cut off their supplies and their single path of retreat. The Empire continues to put pressure on Raskos's realm. Many of his defeated minions have been brought here and imprisoned by the Empire. This domain has been entirely overrun, and still more reinforcements spill from the portal to the north. While they are well supported, they've made the mistake of imprisoning Raskos's minions. These minions will happily join your cause, if you can liberate them from their greasy jailers. Not enough mana. Your workers stand no chance against these Imperial guards. Build a beast den before you attempt to engage them. Prisons are an excellent place to deposit defeated enemies. Let them age like a fine wine while you decide what to do with them. Your minions have researched a sin for you. You can attract more powerful beasts by upgrading your beast den. Open the Veins of Evil and unlock it now. Beast Den upgraded. An Oculus has entered your dungeon. Not enough gold. You have insufficient funds to do that. A shadow has entered your dungeon. The shadow slinks along darkened corridors and seeks out the strongest foes it can find. And when it strikes, it will do so with deadly precision, leaving them a crumpled mess of giblets before vanishing back to the dark. Use your beasts to overrun the outpost to the north and free Raskos's minions. There are many prisons holding Raskos's minions, but once your workers have claimed them, they will be freed and gladly fight to avenge their former master. A Bafu has entered your dungeon.
The Bafu is a winged terror who will aid your attempts to free my minions. Its terrifying screech heralds my revenge.
As Raskos suggested, the Bafu is indeed a terrifying force of wing and claw. While sightless, it has no trouble finding foes, and will easily slice your enemies to ribbons with its terrifying strikes. You do not have enough gold. You've claimed the Perception Shrine. Underminer complete. You've discovered a mana shrine. This shrine reduces the cost of your spells significantly, allowing you to cast more frequently. You've discovered a Perception Shrine. claimed a torture chamber. This room can be used to corrupt or execute imprisoned enemy minions, or your own, if you woke up feeling particularly nasty. Time to pay your minions, Underlord, for all their hard work. These racks have two modes. The first will allow your succubi to corrupt enemy units and bring them under your dominion. Alternatively, you can click the prop to toggle it to its execution mode, which will burn the unfortunate victim to a crisp, spawning a spirit for you to command.
Have you still not destroyed the portal? Time is short for me, Underlord. Please, get a move on.
Some succubi have joined your dungeon. These vicious temptresses are happy to ensure that guests of your torture chamber are comfortable during their stay. In battle, they will seduce their targets with a charming wave of their demon hand, leaving them helplessly infatuated. Your minions are in combat. Your prison cannot store any more captives. Your dungeon is under attack. Underlord, your dungeon core is being attacked. Underlord, your dungeon core is being attacked.
Nice one, Craig.
A gnarling is unhappy because it hasn't been paid. This archive should prove useful to you. Your minions have engaged the enemy.
Welcome to the archive, laddie. I'll bash you bloody.
One of your minions is angry because it hasn't been paid. Bloody good read, that was. Your unfortunate minions will have to rest occasionally. However, you can relocate their sleeping quarters by dropping them upon an unclaimed lair tile. Or if you're feeling a bit less helpful, by selling their existing lair. A minion has entered your dungeon. Spirits brought into this world through torture will wander aimlessly through the depths. Invisible to your enemies, they will return their visions to you. A cultist is unhappy because it hasn't been paid. Your minions have engaged the enemy. A minion is getting angry because it hasn't been paid. I think I can smell trouble.
Get you gone from here, card.
I'm sure the ichor spilled here will be swiftly gobbled up by your crackpots. One of your minions is angry because it hasn't been paid. A minion is getting angry because it hasn't been paid. Underlord, your dungeon core is being attacked. Not enough mana. Underlord, your dungeon core is being attacked. It is payday. You are out of mana. Your Your dungeon core is under attack. Not enough mana. Your dungeon core is under attack. You have insufficient mana to cast that spell.
I'd apologize for leaving no gold for you, but I never really expected another of my kind to come here.
There are creatures assaulting your dungeon core. You have insufficient mana to cast that spell. Underlord, your dungeon core is being attacked. You cannot lock enough mana. Your minions have entered battle. Your minions are revolting against you, Underlord.
Really?
A warden has been corrupted in your torture chamber. Your minions fight the enemy.
Down here!
A gnarling is unhappy because it is tired. Your minions are in combat. Gnarling lost. Hungry for battle, Underlord?
Ouch!
It seems your minions were just as battle-hungry as you. The Warden is unhappy because it is tired. Your minions fight the enemy. A vanguard has been converted in your torture chamber. Your tavern needs a meat injection, Underlord. Your creatures are in combat. A gnarling is unhappy because it has no food. You've discovered a perception shrine. A large force of Raskos's minions lies to the west. However, it looks heavily defended. If you feel confident with your army's strength, you should head to the east, for there are no reinforcements to be gained. You will encounter far less opposition. A gnarling cannot satisfy its needs because it is rallied. A vanguard has been converted in your torture chamber. A priestess has been corrupted in your torture chamber.
Like a sausage in a hole.
You've identified an artifact of construction.
Nice.
Your minions have researched a sin for you. If your pockets feel a bit light, you should unlock blood money. I find that gold made of flesh gleams just a tad brighter than the rest. A new sin has been researched. A fire breather has been corrupted in your torture chamber. Blood money unlocked. Avarice unlocked.
It's not my fault that I'm here. It runs in my family. My bones feel all mushy.
A warden has been corrupted in your torture chamber. It's time for visiting hours. Your minions are under attack.
Sorry, lads. There's no more room in the inn. We'll just have to kill you.
You are out of mana. A vanguard has been converted in your torture chamber.
Let's have a look at your guns.
A priestess has been corrupted in your torture chamber. I think you'll make a wonderful warden. It's time to pay your minions, Underlord. A priestess cannot satisfy its needs because it is rallied. Your minions have engaged the enemy.
A strange power weakens me. Finish quickly, Underlord. I need further assistance elsewhere.
Shockwave will cast a powerful blast of eldritch energy, which knocks all minions back, including your own. However, it can only be used within your own territory. Your minions are fighting the enemy. A warden is unhappy because it hasn't been paid. You do not have a sanctuary. A fire breather has been corrupted in your torture chamber. A fire breather has been corrupted in your torture chamber. A minion is unhappy because it cannot find its pay. Your minions have engaged the enemy. A warden has been corrupted in your torture chamber. You've identified an artifact of assembly.
Give us another.
You've got another sin, you devil. You've identified an artifact of alchemy. A warden has been corrupted in your torture chamber. A warden cannot satisfy its needs because it is rallied. A fire breather has been corrupted in your torture chamber. You've got another sin, you devil, you. Besiege, unlocked. You've discovered an artifact of incantation. Yet another sin for you to spend, Underlord. Your minions are in combat. Enrage, unlocked. Annex, unlocked. You've got another sin, you devil, you. A fire breather has been corrupted in your torture chamber. A warden cannot satisfy its needs because it is rallied. You've got another sin, you devil, you. I think these foes are about to be cast away. A minion is getting angry because it hasn't been paid.
Welcome to my island paradise, laddie.
Just a bunch of spare parts, all left to rot. Your minions are in combat. You have insufficient mana to cast that spell. One of your minions is angry because it hasn't been paid.
I just need to sit down for a minute.
One of your minions has not been paid. I'm excited to see what kind of production you do. There are creatures assaulting your dungeon core. Your creatures are in combat.
Cripes! Oh, it's hot in here! No wonder it attracted those hellborn turds.
There are creatures assaulting your dungeon core. Your vaults cannot store any more gold. Not enough mana. There are creatures assaulting your dungeon core. Your minions have entered battle. A minion cannot satisfy its needs because it is rallied. What a smashing success. Your dungeon core is under attack. Your vaults cannot store any more gold. Your constructs are being summoned. Your potions are being completed. Your defenses are being assembled. Your minions are revolting against you, Underlord. Your minions are under attack. Gnarling lost. Time to pay your minions, Underlord, for all their hard work. A fire breather is unhappy because it is tired. Insufficient mana. lost. A fire breather is unhappy because it hasn't been paid. Insufficient mana. You've identified an artifact of joy. Bafu lost. You are out of mana. You've identified an artifact of experience. Your minions have entered battle. Your units have been blessed with experience. Your units have been made happy. One of your minions is unhappy.
Let's have a look at your guts.
Your creatures are in combat.
Take it!
Your minions have engaged the enemy.
My bones feel all mushy.
A warden has been corrupted in your torture chamber. Underlord, there are new aspects available to you in the Veins of Evil. Click the glowing orb at the top of the screen to access them. A warden has been corrupted in your torture chamber. Prospector unlocked.
I'll bring you down to size.
A warden has been corrupted in your torture chamber. A fire breather has been corrupted in your torture chamber. A warden has been corrupted in your torture chamber.
Nice and fluffy. Nice and fluffy.
Quick freeze ready. Besiege ready.
Fear Peter best. I'm a stupid. Here it like a sausage in a Nap time. Your mother. cozy.
Besiege activated.
Nice and fluffy. Oh, chunky. Quick. Nice and
One of your minions is unhappy. Your minions have entered battle.
take it! No bloody water! Feel me to rest.
One of your minions is unhappy.
Nice and fluffy.
Your minions are in combat.
Chunky. Nice and cozy. Fight me!
Your minions fight the enemy.
Nice and cozy. Like a sausage in a hole. Lovely, not too
It is payday. Your minions are under attack.
All right, you mangy dogs. If it's a scrap you want, I'll send you packing back to hell.
It seems yet another of this doomed clan wishes to die by your vile hand. Not enough mana.
A quick blind.
A warden cannot satisfy its needs because it is rallied. A crackpot is unhappy because it hasn't been paid. Your dungeon core is under attack. A warden is unhappy because it hasn't been paid. A priestess is unhappy because it hasn't been paid. A warden has been corrupted in your torture chamber. A fire breather has been corrupted in your torture chamber. Bombard complete. A warden has been corrupted in your torture chamber. A fire breather is unhappy because it hasn't been paid. A warden has been corrupted in your torture chamber. Bombard complete. A fire breather has been corrupted in your torture chamber. A warden has been corrupted in your torture chamber.
These rats are nibbling away at me. I can't believe it's over.
A minion is getting angry because it hasn't been paid. Excellently done. That's 2 brothers downed in a single day. I do so love this job. With no way out, they'll be sure to increase their pressure against Raskos. Move swiftly, for I fear your victory here will be a hollow one indeed.